Imagine being stranded thousands of miles from home, with the skies literally closed above you. This is Kenya News Update today. For hundreds of Kenyans in the UAE and Emiratis in Nairobi, that nightmare became a reality just days ago. But here's the twist. A narrow, critical lifeline has just been approved. Coming up, you'll discover the exact, limited flights that are now the only way out, who qualifies, and the urgent warning from Kenya Airways that you must hear before you even think of heading to the airport. Meet the desperate travelers caught in a geopolitical airspace closure. Families separated, business trips frozen, lives put on indefinite hold. On Saturday, February 28, 2026, Kenya Airways dropped a bombshell announcement. All scheduled flights to Dubai and Sharjah were suspended immediately. The reason? A sudden and complete closure of the United Arab Emirates airspace. Two passenger flights, KQ310 and KQ305, were instantly canceled, along with cargo operations. The airline cited passenger and crew safety, but for those on the ground, it was pure chaos. Stranded. But here's what nobody was talking about in those first frantic hours. What happens next? How do you get home when the official route is shut down? The answer arrived just days later, but with major critical strings attached. And then something shocking happened. On Wednesday, March 4, 2026, Kenya Airways issued a new statement. Following guidance from UAE authorities, a very limited resumption of operations was permitted at Dubai International Airport, strictly for repatriation. Not for tourism, not for business, only for getting citizens and residents back to their home countries. The window is terrifyingly small. Here's the part that will blow your mind about this operation. Kenya Airways secured slots for just two flights. One flight from Nairobi to Dubai on March 4, 2026. And one single return flight from Dubai back to Nairobi on March 5, 2026. That's it. Two flights to potentially clear a backlog of stranded people. The airline was crystal clear. These are not regular scheduled flights. They are special repatriation flights meant only for customers who are citizens of the UAE or have legal residency there, traveling out of Nairobi, and vice versa for Kenyans returning home. But if you're in Dubai right now, listening to this, Kenya Airways has a dire warning. Do not, under any circumstances, proceed to Dubai International Airport until you have received official, confirmed communication from the airline with your departure date and time. Showing up without confirmation could leave you stranded at the terminal with no recourse. The stakes have never been higher for a simple airport trip. Customers are being told to constantly monitor the KenyaAirways.com website, check their flight status, and crucially, update their contact details through the Manage Booking option so the airline can reach them directly. This is a fluid, minute-by-minute situation. The implications here are massive. This isn't just a travel headache. It's a stark reminder of how fragile global connectivity can be, how quickly air links can be severed by decisions far away, and what it means for national carriers like KQ to become emergency responders. The controversy lies in the limited scope. Some will ask, why only two flights? Why only citizens and residents? What about tourists or students on visas? The tension is between an orderly, safe repatriation and leaving people behind. But here's the unanswered question hanging over every passenger. What happens after March 5? Is this the start of a phased reopening, or will the skies slam shut again? We called back to the shocking start, hundreds stranded by a closed sky. Now, a razor-thin chance to get home on one of two specific flights. Do you think the response from the authorities and Kenya Airways has been fast and adequate enough for a crisis of this scale? What would you do if you were stranded? Drop your take in the comments below. Subscribe to Kenya News Update today for more breaking news that impacts your world.